Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Intentional Outlier. My name is Sheila, and in this video, we're gonna do a little bit of talking about some budget stuff now that I have the new building, and so it kind of changes the way my money looks a little bit. And it's been a little bit since I've done a budget video, so I kind of wanted to get back into that groove too. Okay, so what I did, and I have my notes and my binder and the pink sparkly binder here. I kept delaying these videos because the table that I normally use is taken up by other things that I didn't have all of the excuses. So I said today we're going to just do it on the couch and it will work. It'll be fine. So okay, where to start? So what I did is I went through and I have gotten utilities, almost all of the utilities for the new building, to get an idea of what it's going to cost per month for just basic utilities. Now, keeping in mind that some of them are only for half of the month, because I closed on the building June 11th, sorry, June 11th, and then, yeah, the first bills, I transferred all of the stuff into my name that day. So, and so we're talking power, water, garbage, gas, and internet for the building. And then I also have decided to start some sinking funds for the building, and which will be renovations, furniture, equipment, an emergency fund specifically for the building, and then for the new sign, paint, flooring, and an advertisement. So that's all geared towards canvas. But okay, I'll back up just a little bit though. Okay, so I figured out what the new monthly expenses are going to be for me personally. I did finance the building. So technically I'm not debt free anymore, but I have paid off my mortgage, so I don't have a mortgage payment. But with the adding to what my loan payments are going to be for the building, and then also I'm going to start designating paying the business. So everything is under Ginger Collective LLC. So that is the main thing, and then it branches out into Canvas for the building, Intentional Outliers, the YouTube and TikTok, and the Buy Me a Coffee. And then my Shopify is also Ginger Collective. And then the administrative stuff that goes behind that. So what I've done is I've decided to allocate $1,000 a month to go towards Ginger Collective, and then that money will be dispersed accordingly. So, and automatically I'm going to designate, let's see, so okay, so this is the numbers for the new trackers for the 1 year ahead fund for my personal stuff. And then these are the ones that I made because I'm working on building the 1 year ahead fund binders for Canvas specifically, for the utility portion of it. And these numbers will likely change just because, like I said, I don't have a full month of being in there yet. But so I did, some of these are dead on what they actually charged me, and some of these are an estimation of what they're going to be. So I will just adjust accordingly. So right now, what I'm planning on doing is taking the $541 and subtracting that from the $1,000 that I'm putting towards Ginger Collective and directing that money to Canvas. And then the remaining money will be divided up amongst the other categories. So Um, and then as soon as, so I have a couple of different things that are new. I did make the decision to resign from my 9 to 5 job to focus primarily, or all of my energy on the new building, getting that opened up into a retail area and also a creative space, into YouTube, all of that. So when I made that decision, there were a couple of things that went into it. I made myself a list. I'm like, what do I need to have personally in order to feel comfortable with quitting my 9 to 5 to do this? So I made that list and I crunched the numbers, and I personally had enough of a cushion to be able to take care of things for a while, in an amount of time that I'm comfortable with. I have money set aside for Meriwether so that all of her needs are met as far as her food, if she has to go to the vet, any of those things. I also still have the money for my sinking funds, and I will be getting, I just got my last official payroll check, and then I am still expecting the money to pay out for my blah 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 my paid time off, so all my annual leave. So there are certainly some things that I did take into I did think about this for a little bit, and I came to the conclusion that I'm working towards my passion, and which is teaching people and helping them to create just create the lives that are in alignment with what we want. And so with that being said, I am going to continue to make the videos of the building and just kind of show the progression with that, because I think that that's also a really good something for me to reflect back on later, to see where we started and where it ends up, and as the changes and the different thought processes and the things that I considered as I was doing it. And yeah, I think it'll be fun, nostalgia for later. And some of these things, like I said, these are working documents. There's nothing set in stone here. I'll just adjust as needed. So like I said, these are the trackers that I made to replace the other ones that I have already in the binders. And then I will need to go through and rearrange money and move it in places. I have decided that the savings challenges that I've started, I'm going to just go ahead and take that money that's currently in there and reallocate it towards the different 1 year ahead funds. So I did start, these are going to be the binders for Canvas. And then, okay, these are I printed the stickers. I just haven't actually assembled it yet. So that's still a work in progress. But yeah, so that's coming together. And then what else? So if there's any questions, please ask. And I'm open to comments, questions, concerns, any of the things. Just leave a comment in the comment section. I'll totally answer. I really appreciate your time and you hanging out with me. I really want these videos to be conversations, right? So we can sit here and we can share ideas, and I'm just going to share openly and honestly where I am right now, and where my thought is at the time. And right now I'm really working on figuring out what my new schedule is going to look like. So, which is, it's cool and kind of intimidating at the same time. Like, I get to tell myself what to do, which is true to an extent. I have been very intentional about not burning myself out with the building renovations, and also with creating the videos and all of the things, because the idea is not to put myself back into a situation where I'm just like burning it from both ends and hating everything that I'm doing. So it's not that dramatic, but I mean, I don't know. Anyway, yes, like I said, please like and subscribe and share. I really appreciate you joining me on this journey. I think it's going to be awesome. And like, anything's possible at this point. Like, it really is. It really is an open canvas. And I'm super excited to see where it goes. All right. Thank you very much. I'll talk to you next time. All right. Bye.